Fire signs, welcome to my channel. My name is Lady Day and this is the Healing Butterfly. I am an overall intuitive reader as well as a medium. I thank you all for tuning in with me. Thank you for liking the video, sharing the videos, and subscribing to the channel. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Excuse me. I gotta get my throat together, so I'm not sure what that is. Maybe you do want to speak or say something particular to someone, and you're trying to figure out. There's something about needing to watch your tone and or your delivery, okay, when you do so. This particular message is just the weekend butterfly kisses, not a very deep in tarot reading, so we'll just get right into it. Don't drop the ball, whatever it is. Don't drop the ball. All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Aries, Leo, and Sag. All right, what is the overall energy for the fire signs this weekend? Overall energy, thank you. Bottom of the deck is signs. Instincts that are the message from the inner divine. So, and someone just said intuitively, you know. Another way is like you have an inkling, you get a gut reaction, something like that, okay? Those are all signs. And I'm also, okay, hold on. 1111, is that 268 333 404 1133 1212. Yeah, 63. I don't know what 638 is. That's the brightest one I'm seeing. Wow. Surrender to the signs. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. Alrighty. So let's get into the actual butterfly kisses. This is time-stamped, so we'll start with the singles, and then we'll move into those that are in some type of relationship, and then we'll end with the butterfly kisses. So wherever you feel the need to click around, goodness gracious, starting with the singles. All right, fire sign, single spirit, Aries, Leo, and Sag. One more time, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Two cards, please, Spirit. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Bottom of the deck is you are moving onto a steady and reliable path. So you may be moving physically. You have follow your heart's desires and manifest the heck out of your life. And don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. All right, let's get some clarifiers on the board. You may have moved in with someone, or you were living with someone, or someone was living with you, and it may not have turned out to be the best situation. And you may be thinking of moving out, something to that nature, and it's giving you a lot of anxiety, and or you're thinking of maybe breaking up with someone and putting them out, something like that. But there's something about where you're at may not be. I'm just feeling this card has a lot of energy. This one here. Like there's a lot of turmoil right now on what to do, how to do it, because it may be impacting your not just your life, but like where you stay right now, or maybe it's access to a home, access to a car, access to money, access to stability, whatever that may mean for you. But I'm feeling like there's something about that. But it's like, don't worry, because as long as you follow your heart's desires, you follow the signs, and you surrender, you'll be moving on to a reliable, steady path. Thank you. Two cards, one more card for the follow your heart. These cards is popping on. So two cards for don't be afraid. Wow, yeah. Okay. So bottom of the deck is the chaser. So at this point, I do feel like you may be connected to someone or something that has taken your attention away from someone who you do want to pursue. And that person may now no longer be either paying you attention, answering your phone calls, whatever, what have you. And now you're now chasing, or you want to chase that person, that feeling, that something. But that's this card says fear of abandonment issues, okay? So manifest, follow your heart's desires is addiction, So, okay, so I'm not sure where that stopped. To be completely honest, I looked up and the entire camera was dead. So, begin again, but begin again where you left off, okay? I was getting ready to just completely re-record this entire message, and Spirit said, no, there's a purpose in this. So there's something about either you don't want to hear this, you don't want to deal with it, you can't believe you got to this point, okay? If any of that resonates, it's about you not scrapping it and starting. I don't know if you, every time you run into a brick wall with someone in a relationship, you're like, I'm gonna scrap this and start all over with someone fresh and new, and then you end up in the same situation because you're not you're not surrendering to the signs that someone or something is your path. And then you keep going back. I feel like you keep going back to things that at one point in time, you either really liked that person, you really liked what they brought to your life, but you're not. I don't know what that is. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. The first card was addiction, which is the addiction to a codependent relationship and or having okay, thank you, Spirit. That's where we were, having a blockage or blocking people, self-sabotaging, pushing them away. Okay. But there is someone that you want to talk to. And again, I'm with the singles reading, talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited text message, a text, a call, email, hovering. And then in regards to the don't be afraid card, exactly, we have heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack, and mask. Not showing your true feelings, hiding, personify, pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. So take it as it resonates, either you or the person that you're currently dealing with. You fell for them, they fell for you, whatever. Either way, there's some stabbed in the back, deceitful energy. There's somebody was wearing a mask, not being who they really were, not telling you the full truth. Maybe you weren't telling the full truth, and now you're now chasing after, and this is what I'm feeling, you are now chasing. So whoever you are, fire sign, are now chasing after someone else who you may have at one point in time wanted to start a life with. Yeah. The chaser ascending to the snake, the person I was talking about, okay? The snake seduced you, seduction, until they couldn't get anything else, and then the Grim Reaper came along because it wasn't enough. And now you're not dealing. You don't want to deal with that person. You get what I'm saying? And now you want to date who? The person that made you feel like paradise. Cupid's arrow. The person that gave you abundance might have been a lot of abundance might have came around you. Meaning you may have gotten a new job, you may have started to boss up when you were with one particular person. This person here that you're feeling stabbed in the back didn't tell you the full truth, didn't show you who they truly were. That's the person that I feel like you want to disconnect from, and honestly, it feels like you should. They may be very sexy, very, very attractive in some way, shape, or form. But I tell people this all the time, and I don't mean it in any way, but everything that is once standing up has to at some point in time come down, right? So that's her breast, that's your balls, that's the whole situation. So anyways, here you are, singles. Thank you so much. I'm going to move on to the couples now. Thank you. Aries, Leo, and Sag, those in some type of relationship, marriage, connection, situationship. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Wherever that sign falls in. I just people, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever it falls in your chart. And or if you're cross-watching, one card. Thank you. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. This may be one of those readings again. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Make the effort. Oh, okay. Some of you may have been newly single. So this may be like a double message. So if you went right to couples and you're newly single, you may want to watch it from the beginning because I think there's some information you want to hear. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then we also have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual expectations. Yeah, I think this isn't just an all over for the fire signs because there is someone that you either want to or need to release from your life. Someone who stabbed you in the back, someone who was not who they said they were. And you now want, and the chaser came out. It's almost as if the chaser energy is coming in very strong. Like you want to go back and love up on someone who was giving you a lot of love. But as you can see, this girl is like letting him kiss her and hug her, but she's not really reciprocating it in this moment. And it may be for a few reasons. It may be because of what recently happened, but I'm also hearing this keep an open mind. So it may be keeping an open mind on both sides. They have to keep an open mind to bring you back into their life, but you also need to keep an open mind because they're not the usual type you date, whatever that may mean, okay? And it doesn't have to be physical. It can be that this person's really spiritual, really religious. I'm also hearing super intelligent, Steve Urkel type, Jimmy Neutron type intelligent. Possibly they could be like a chemist or a biochemist, or they just have a title that you just normally like, oh my gosh, you're a director of what? Like something like that. And it may be just like, oh my gosh, I'm just average Joe Schmo, whatever like that. Something to that. It's not, all of you, it's not about just the physical. So what is make the effort? 2 cards, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is coffin. Exactly. Bottom of the deck was what? Free yourself. Endings. Endings bring new beginnings. I'm hearing I can't take a space where a space is already taken. So if someone is already in a space where you want this person to be, then you need to free yourself from them. Honeymoon and express your love. Yeah, you need to free yourself from them. What I have is self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, and time to heal. Yeah, you can't give someone love that you can't expect someone to love you in a way that you're not loving yourself, because you'll never recognize it. Okay? You'll never recognize it. If you're not loving yourself the way that you want someone else to love you, it's gonna come off maybe as an annoyance, or they're codependent. You're gonna look at them like they're crazy because why are you loving on me? I'm not even worthy. You get what I'm saying? You have to love you first. And you need the phoenix. So everything is really about burning or disconnecting from something to build it anew. Okay? New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. And then a changed mind, keep an open mind. 2 cards, please, Spirit. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Thank you. 1 more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yep. I don't mean this in any mean way. I just got to deliver it the way it's coming to me and the way it's coming out in the cards. There's a karmic relationship that you're currently in. So those who are in a relationship, more than likely, this is a karmic relationship that you're tied to, and or you're trying to go run after a karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. There's also heartbroken. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning, and what did I say earlier? The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Now we'll get into the butterfly kisses messages, which can confirm who your person is, the times of the year that you may be running back into this person, or the time of the year that something may be going on, as well as initials of their name and other messages of love, lust, and other. Okay? So let's see what your divine partner has to say to you, what you have to say to them. Ooh, excuse me. My ear is ringing. So you may already be fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Spirit, thank you. What's going on here? Both of these? Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is B as in baby or E as in Edward, which can be initials of your name or their name. We'll take everything that's flipped up first. No particular order other than divine order. We have third eye chakra, which comes back to what? The signs. Make sure you're... What's under the signs is divine love. Surrender to the signs. Surrender to the divine love. This is your message. Whenever I get the sign card in that sign's message, that's because this is your message. I hope you're heeding the warning. The way that thing jiggled though, so someone got a pretty big butt or something. I'm always in the mood to make you come. A as in apple or D as in David, initials of names. 18 to 25 years old, you may have met this person. I'm hearing very strongly you met this person between the ages of 18 and 25. 50 shades of gray, so you and this person may have had kinky sex. I can still feel you, good inside me. I miss everything about you. Abuse is not okay. So there were either physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual abuse going on, okay, at some point in time. The heart chakra, so opening your heart to this divine love. Have your way with my body. H as in house or K as in kite, initials of names. I want you, but I don't need you. Get it? And they're not an option. I am not an option. Do you understand? Someone wants to get married. Someone may think they have a small penis. Oh, hey, there you are, little guy. He, he, he. Sex, yes. Friends, sure. Relationship, nah. So this is for someone who you were connected to, which is probably this person that you need to let go of, who gave you a false mask. They never really had any intent. I just seen 1111. They never had any intent, no intent. They might talk. I ain't got no time. I something like that. Very country like, but they never had any intention of making this a relationship. Sacral chakra. M as in Mary, P as in Paula. G as in George, J as in Jackson is saying that this pain is too much. So I hope that this helped you, fire signs. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Leave me some feedback. If you're looking for a personal reading, the information is below. Peace, prosperity, protection, and paradise to you and your loved ones. Namaste.